Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Alex Sprouse, co-host Isaac Jordan, here with our guests, Linzie Wallace, Aubrey Gorman, and Kannon Buckner. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
So, from my understanding, you guys really are just way up there with your academics. I mean, when you just get into a class, you just annihilate it, and I don't understand that. What's wrong with you?
Please, give us your secret, really.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like what I've always kind of taken into consideration is if you just play along with school, you're going to pass with a very high grade.
Yes.
You do not have to put in all this extra time, this extra work to be able to pass with easy A's and B's.
I think that's
It does not take any extra. If you just get along with your teachers and you get what you need done, it's going to show.
Yeah, I think a lot of people do overdo it. That's like the key is to not overdo it, I think, which is not, some people might not understand that, but that's how I look at
I feel like the key is not worrying so
it.
much.
Yes.
As someone who doesn't like talking to people, that sounds awful. Get along with your teachers, start becoming buddy, start a secret handshake with them.
You know?
Will not do that, but thank you for your advice. And you all are athletes, right? Like, you all do extracurriculars.
Yeah.
How? Balancing your academics with athletics.
It's hard, that's for sure.
Yeah,
Stress about it.
the hardest part is remembering that you have work.
Yeah.
That's the hardest part about it. And I feel like athletes, I feel like it's better to be an athlete while having this workload because it kind of gives you an atmosphere to get comfortable
It
with
makes
it.
you get it done too.
Yes.
Like you're like, oh, I have to get my work done because I have
I want
sports.
to
Like I
play in
have
the
a game.
Yes.
I want to play.
I want to play in this game. I have to have the grade to play in the game.
It's like motivation.
You can't
Yes.
have bad grades and then play in the game.
That's weird. I am the complete opposite. If I have something else going on, I will completely ignore my work and be like, oh, I was busy. Even if it was just something minuscule.
Yeah.
And I've never had that drive, that motivation to actually do my work. When I was younger, I was actually going to be on the basketball team. I was actually going to play basketball.
Alex.
My
I
mom
remember your
forgot
name
to
written
write the
down.
paper that one time.
Yep.
Gave up on that dream immediately. I was like, you know what? It was fate, not meant to be. And then I stayed home and played video games, and that was so much more fun.
It is a lot.
It was
It's
so
pretty
much,
awesome.
so much more fun.
Running is not it.
Yeah.
Oh no, do I look
Running
like I
on
run?
video
Running
No,
is
I
no
do not
fun.
run.
No fun.
That was
We're not all built for conditioning, man.
I walk everywhere, and I enjoy it too. What is so funny about me walking?
I don't know. I'm just laughing at you.
I think that's very hurtful.
I just think you're funny in the mouth.
But what do you guys normally do whenever you're not working on your academics or working or athleticism?
One
Sleep.
Okay.
Read.
Sleep.
I read.
Yeah. Sleep a lot. Play a lot of video games.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can get down with that.
Yeah.
And sleeping. It's either sleeping or playing games.
Because
for
your
me.
body and mind need that rest.
Shopping. I love to shop. I have a shopping addiction. It's really bad.
Yeah, I have a problem. I need help.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I've never been a shopper.
I just love clothes.
Every time I go into a store, I know exactly what I'm getting. I grab it and leave.
See, I say that, but then I'm like, oh, that's a really cute top, and then I just go down.
Yeah, and then I need to browse,
Yeah.
and I need to.
Now I
see-
need jeans to match it and shoes.
I'm the same way as you, Alex. I go in there and I get what I need and I'm just out.
It bothers me when my dad will stop in the store and start looking around. I'm like, "What are you looking for?" He goes, "I'm just browsing." I'm like, "Cool." Like I have
30
nothing
minutes
going on at
later.
home, but I'd rather be home.
That's why you don't go grocery shopping with your parents ever.
You don't go grocery
I don't
shopping
really
while
get
you're
a
hungry
choice.
either.
Yeah.
It'll
Don't
be
go while you're hungry. You're going to spend so much more money.
Yeah.
Eat first, then
I
go.
always catch myself just staring at the chips. I'm like, I know I can't afford it, but
It's worth
I can make an exception.
I can make
This-
it.
This one time, and
This
that
one
one time
time.
is every time.
Every single time I fall down into the same trap.
Yeah, it is bad. I will skip out on the cereal and milk for just a couple bags of chips, and that'll be my breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It is a bad habit. I can't help it. Love me some of the frozen burritos, frozen
Yeah.
TV dinners. I live off them.
Dinners are good. Sounds
That's
pretty
another
You can
thing.
eat frozen burritos. I've eaten so many.
You put them in the microwave and
Yeah.
they're not frozen anymore.
Sprinkle
No,
a little
I-
cheese on them
They
suckers.
just
Yeah.
suck.
I just
I
put them
like
in the
my extra
I put them in
cheese.
the microwave, pull them out, gone.
And as an athlete, as much as you're gone too, it's hard to get those meals where you're just at home.
You eat a
It's
lot
really
of
hard
like
to.
you have to like on the go all the time.
Yeah.
Because games are late and you get home at like 11.
McDonald's.
Yeah.
McDonald's is the best fast food chain, and you cannot change my mind on that.
They're
Up for
gross.
debate, but
No, I was about to say, I feel like you're just wrong.
Wendy's.
I was about to say,
Son of a
have you ever
bitch.
had
I
Wendy's?
love Wendy's.
Wendy's
is
has
the
a
best.
better mascot,
Son of a baconator.
but McDonald's is better in
Son
food.
of a baconator.
I disagree.
Pretzel bun.
McDonald's has a better mascot.
Son of a baconator.
I would argue that.
Ronald McDonald.
I don't-
Come on now.
He's kind of
Good old Ronnie.
He like is weird. Yeah, the play place. Don't
No.
send your kids.
Do not diss on the play place. I love that play
The amount of
place.
time I've spent in play places.
Yeah. I was in the McDonald's play
It's
place with my
fun.
mom,
It's fun.
and I ran out the fire exit. She was like, "All right, we're leaving." I saw a door, and immediately fire alarm like it started going off, and we left very quickly afterwards. Dude, McDonald's play place, yeah, nothing better.
Yeah.
The Burger King play place doesn't even compare.
I didn't know
Chick-fil-A
Burger
play
King had
place?
those.
I've never been to a Chick-fil-A.
Didn't know that.
We went last year, one day before volleyball, and we tried to go find a play place, but they told us no.
Chick-fil-A
Probably
is
because
amazing.
you are,
We were too old.
yeah, too old.
Too grown.
Hmm.
Never been accused of being too old or anything like that.
Well, welcome to the adulthood.
Yeah, not allowed to have fun anymore.
I don't like that.
We need to make an adult play place.
I would invest in that.
I would
So
too.
scary.
You need to stop. We need to stop with that. We
Those
need.
are called golf courses, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are
It's
for
not golf.
rich white people,
That's old people play place.
old rich white people, and I
You don't have
will
to be
not
rich
do
to play
that.
golf.
You
also
will
don't have to
catch
be
me
white.
crawling around an obstacle course that I have made jumbo size, because that's what I want to do with my free time if I want to go out. I want to crawl around a giant obstacle course that I will get a disease in.
You know, it's that to each their own, man. You got good hobbies.
And yet I still can't run longer than like 2 minutes.
Me.
That was
Sleeping
worth it.
competition.
Oh, dude. I don't even think I'd win that. I think I'd get out of breath in my sleep.
That's right.
I toss and turn too much.
Kids breathing too hard.
Start sweating. That's how I get skinny. Start sleeping.
That's pretty good. Yeah. You should just sleep wrapped in like saran wrap or something.
Yeah.
So you just,
Well,
so you just sweat horribly.
yeah. Or not.
I couldn't think of anything but saran wrap. I don't
Just
know why.
not have air conditioning or fan on.
No, dude, wrap yourself in like 6 quilts.
6.
6.
Why not? Why stop there? Why not 10?
Well, because who's got 10 quilts?
Who doesn't?
I don't.
I probably do.
I've got like 6.
Why do you only have 6?
Why would I have 10?
It's getting cold.
Yeah, it's cold, comfortable, and it's decorative.
Decorative. You can
Decorative.
look
They look
snazzy
pretty.
while you're getting warm.
They look pretty.
And losing weight.
And losing weight.
Wait.
If you don't want to move,
Look good,
don't
feel good.
move. Wrap yourself in the heaviest blankets you have. And while you're at it, put a heater in your room.
Yeah, just sweat to death, actually.
Yeah.
Did you know that you burn calories by doing nothing? Like, you can just sit there and just
I
burn
don't
calories.
believe that.
You can eat up to, I think I saw a stat on it. I think it was up to 3 Big Macs a day. If you,
I don't
if
believe
that's
that
what you
for
ate,
1 minute.
3 Big Macs a
Yeah.
day, and you did nothing because you burn calories by literally doing nothing. Because that's how you gain weight. Is your calorie intake is higher than you burn calories, and you burn calories at a rate where you can eat up to 3.
What's
Big
the
Macs
number
a
for
day.
sitting there doing nothing?
I want to say it's either 15,000 or 1,500.
I don't believe that.
It's got to be
We need
100,
1
1,000.
minute.
Okay.
No,
Well,
I would-
my caloric intake must be triple that, dude. There's no way.
I
The
know
only reason
mine
I'm
probably at least
the
double.
only reason I have this body type is because I walk to and from school every day. Sometimes run if I'm late.
There's a reason why I look like this. I drive. I don't get that extra steps in.
Dude, what would you say you are? Slim, built. I've got my answer,
I'd
but I
say-
want to hear yours.
Well, technically, according to BMI, I am like 30% overweight.
Oh, 30%. what would my number be? I would say 50, 60%, you know. If you know, standing over everyone like this is overweight just all the time.
You'd be surprised Gio had a lower percentage than I did.
That I don't believe that.
It was factual.
Did you
But
get
his is
taller
probably
than you?
more muscle.
That's why.
He's probably a little more toned.
Gio? Yeah.
Yeah, he's not cutting.
Bulking since day one, that's what I'm doing.
Bulking since day one. I've just been accepting since day one. You know, it's like, yeah, it is what it is. If I'm slimmer, I'm slimmer. If I'm not, well...
I'll
Yeah,
just
we
play
just be
video
good.
games, have a good old
On the
time.
bright side, I am well insulated for the winter times.
Gets to stay extra warm.
School won't be so cold.
Exactly. I still get cold. I
you
don't
gotta
know.
have that for whenever you walk home.
You're right.
Gotta be warm.
Gotta stay nice and toasty.
Bro's his own space heater.
I am my own blanket.
Yeah, that's the way to be, man.
I mean, whenever I get cold, I just cuddle up right next to Alex.
No,
All the
that's a good
time.
idea.
I don't know how he
Oh,
gets in.
actually, cuddle up next to Alex.
I don't know how he gets in. I just wake up and he's there. He's like, "Hey, bud." I'm like, "Hey, bud,"
Yeah.
and he's
Way
just
to be.
wrapped around me, and I'm like, "Oh, this is nice.
This is cozy.
This
is cozy.
This is crazy. You can't keep doing this."
But I do.
He does every time. I think it's my window. I have that AC in there, and I think he just pushes it out and crawls in.
You don't need an AC when it's getting cold.
That is true.
need-
New topic. What do you guys want to talk about?
I don't know.
Academically related, preferably.
Yeah,
It
just
is.
sit at home with a controller in the dark, listening to your Spotify playlist that no one else listens to.
Oh man,
Divorced dad
I
rock.
can't
baby.
promise that that's a
All
good
day.
Spotify playlist.
All day.
Divorced dad one.
I have not listened to Divorced Dad
Listen
Rock.
Are you
to it.
serious?
It's
Let me
awesome.
put
Yeah.
you on.
You
I've
should-
been told I look
Listen.
like a dad enough. I don't need the playlist to go with it.
My dad.
I don't need the bundle.
The-
I don't need the Divorced Dad bundle.
No, you should get the divorced dad bundle.
I do not want the Divorced
It's
Dad
totally
bundle.
worth it.
Cannon.
Trust.
No, I don't believe
You
it.
kind of do look like a divorced dad, Cannon.
What?
Yeah, look at him.
I don't know if
This
it's-
is the divorce.
I don't know if it's supposed to be a. If that's a
I'm the
compliment
kid.
or.
It is. It is.
They share custody.
Yeah. That's why you're sitting between
That's why I'm
them.
I
sitting in
have
between.
her most days.
Yeah, Lindsay has
Twice. I raised her well.
Yeah, but music taste is
Cannon's the
from
cool dad.
dad.
You're the soccer mom.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
I don't think it was meant to be a compliment.
Yeah, I can't tell if mine is either. Is that backhanded or?
I don't know yet. I haven't figured
we'll
it
figure
out.
We'll figure it
I kind of just speak before I think.
Oh, just let the words fly.
Exactly. Deal with the consequences later.
Post production's a thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, who cares what I say now?
Yeah, you could just.
It
you could
won't
just
be
take
in
it
the
away.
podcast.
Yeah.
Maybe it will.
When
Maybe.
you're the one editing it, you can take anything out you want.
Yeah, but you know there does still have to be an audio layer. Like you can't just make it silent.
Yeah, I can't sit here and
yeah.
The
Yeah,
entire
it'd be really
time.
odd
You
looking.
know, that sounds very complicated, and that's why I don't do that.
it's not that hard.
No, it's
Just pressing buttons and hoping it's right.
it's a lot of fancy words for guesswork.
In the Wrestler episode, I looked at the camera and told people to gamble.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Stop,
I
stop
had to,
saying that. You're gonna have to edit this out.
no, I can
Alright.
leave it in because
Alright, 18-year-olds. Sports gambling.
see, I can leave that
It's
in
legal.
You can
because
leave
I
that in
didn't
'cause
say
it's-
18-year-olds.
legal,
I
yeah.
He
just
specified.
exactly. Go home. No.
Go home. Sleep in your
Just
bed.
go home and just stay there.
Yeah.
Well,
Leave
don't
it at your house.
don't leave.
I'm not a big risk taker guy. I like
It
to
depends on the
conserve
risk.
that.
I got on
Right.
Hayden Cooper's e-bike because he talked me into it, and I didn't ask how the brakes worked.
Oh.
I go and I just start immediately flying down this hill, and I'm like, I don't know how to stop. I turn around like I don't, and I eventually stood up and just jumped off it. I went tumbling. I went, and I laid there on my back. I lost my breath. I didn't do that again. It was not the best moment of my life. I feel like I should have definitely asked how the brakes worked, because I was doing the one that
The one you
that
see
made
in all
it
the
go,
movies, yeah.
and I kept turning that one. I'm like, why am I going faster? Eventually, I pulled the other one, and I still felt like I was going faster, so I just left that one alone and jumped off it because I thought that was the best idea I had. Tumbleweed,
Why didn't
all
you just
over the
let
place.
go
Why didn't I just let go?
of the gas?
Because I was freaking out, Aubrey.
Okay.
I'm going 30 mile an hour down a hill, don't know what's going on. So I'm just twisting
You
things.
just gotta bail.
Yeah,
Just bail.
just jump off. Because I was heading straight toward a pond.
Was the bike okay?
No, you should
Oh,
have
the
ran.
bike was fine.
You should have ran into the pond. That would have been so wicked.
Would have ruined the e-bike.
Oh, you should have jumped off the bike into the pond.
No. I can't swim all that well. I play
Really?
a very unfair game of sink.
That sucks.
Competitor. I'm the champion of sink.
I'm the champion of float. I can't play sink. I can actually float.
You do look like you're a floater.
Yeah, I'm just a floater kind of guy.
Wait,
I'm a sinker.
Lindsay, what are you?
Sink or float?
Sink or float?
You've never swam before?
What do I look
I don't have
like?
enough time to go swimming.
Do I look
you
like
said,
I'd sink?
I spend all my time at sports.
I think you're a floater. I don't know why.
Yeah, you seem like a natural floater.
I'm a big
think-
sit in shallow water type of guy.
You don't even swim, do you, Kannon?
I can.
Do you, though?
Not if I don't have to.
Yeah, if I get in the water, I'm up. I'm like I'm bobbing, and then
Yeah.
slowly, it's like a feather.
You sink or float.
I'm sitting there
I
like
don't know.
trying to get back up.
Did read a book one time called Sink or Swim.
Read a book once.
Yeah, read a book.
It
once.
was crazy.
See, if I was in like one of those floats, or like one of those floods,
Can we read
I don't know if I'd float. I'd probably just sit there and
We
be like,
didn't actually
take me away.
Yeah, just sweep me away
Just sweep me away.
onto a new journey, my new life. If floods were coming down and it was like a constant gush of water, and I was swept away, it'd be my new life. Wherever I end up is my new journey. If I end up in a lake near in a woods, I am a woodman now. I live in the woods. I'm a lumberjack. That is my new life.
That almost happened with this big old flood.
Oh yeah, it was awful.
Wait, Alex got a new pool house during this flood.
Yeah,
Oh, you did.
it did end up getting into my house.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I spent a good amount of time just with a wet vac before I was like, I'm going to bed.
Did you
Yeah,
touch your bed?
he asked me, he's like, hey, how's your house? I'm like, yeah, it's all right. An alligator flew by my bed. Just sauntered on by.
Should have picked you up for a date, man.
Yeah. I declined.
Oh, that
Not very
sucks.
good Tinder profile.
That'll
Yeah.
get you every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Did not look the same.
Catfish.
On the
What was it? An alligator in the profile?
no, crocodile in the profile.
What,
Alligator in person.
Oh, that's rough.
I would say it was catfish, but
They
it wasn't a
really-
catfish.
Yeah. I don't know. What would you call that?
An alligator.